This nano tank is only 5 liters. You can place it anywhere you want. It doesn't need a filter. It needs only one plug for the light and that's it. And it's perfect for some small snails and even few baby shrimp. And the best part is, I made it entirely from leftovers. Let me show you how. For this build I will use this small cube. It's 17 by 17 by 17 centimeters and holds up to 5 liters of water. On the top of the cube I'm placing cheap generic light. And this is pretty much all the equipment that I will be using. At the back of the tank I'm placing those two plates. They are made of grey stone and are very thin. It's important because they are not taking a lot of space. I'm doing this to increase the level of details in this tank and make it look a bit more interesting. And in the tank of that size, it's a great way to make it look bigger. Okay, it's time to work on the hardscape. This is my collection of spiderwood leftovers. Sometimes I have to break bigger pieces apart, and I'm saving those pieces for detailing, and they will be just perfect for this kind of build. I'm taking my time to experiment and moving those pieces until I'm happy with the result. I made it more hardscape heavy in one of the corners and used only smaller pieces. This makes the entire structure look bigger, and this is one of my goals for this setup. Next I'm putting inside some river sand I took from my other tank. This time I'm placing very thin layer just to make it look more natural. This is more than enough. And with that, the entire build is starting to look better already. But the bottom looks a bit generic, so I'm covering it with pebbles. And again, we need to go with small ones. When we use a lot of them, it makes the tank look much more natural. Little bit like a bottom of the river. Look how it completely transforms the way it looks. Enough about the hardscape. Let's do some planting. Look here. This is Anubias nana pangolino, one of the smallest Anubias plants that you can buy. When you create very small tank, using plants with tiny leaves will increase the sense of depth and again will make it look bigger. As you can see, they are not in the best shape, but this is because those are the remains from the tank I just took down. But all we have to do is give them a little wash, trim them down a bit, and we are good to go. I'm placing few here on the wood and few on the substrate. Great, we are getting close. And those wood pieces work great with those Anubias plants. Next, I will place some moss to cover connection points of this wood. Again, I stole it from my other tank. This is why it looks like that for now. But it will get better eventually when it grows inside the new tank. And with this one move, look how it changed the entire structure. It fits there perfectly. And another one right there. And maybe let's do another one to fill this gap right here. Okay, for something created from stolen plants, leftover wood and pebbles I found in the river, we are getting some good results. Let's fill it with water and work on the final details. And filled with water it looks even better. Very nice and very clean. To finish it off, I will include some beech leaves and alder cones. It will look wild, natural, and something like a riverbed. I'm using the smallest leaves and cones I could find. This will do the trick to make you think that the tank is much bigger. And I promise this is the last time I use the word bigger in this video. But anyway, look how those little changes and details improve the entire build. Can you believe that this is only 5 liters? It's basically the size of my hand. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I can place it anywhere. It takes so little space and looks so good. Snails and shrimp also seem to love it, and there are no problems of any kind. I hope you understand that this tank is not suitable for the fish of any kind. Snails and small shrimp only. But this is okay, because they look so good in it. I was going to move this tank to a different place, but I like it so much that for now I'm keeping it on my desk. It's just so great to make the videos for all of you and have it right next to me.